Hi, I'm Matthew. Welcome to my channel, and today it's Sunday and it's time for a shave. Real quick, I'm gonna wet my face. It is time for a shave today, and this is going to be a nice shave. Today's soap is by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, and this is Clown Fruit. You guys may have seen this last year on the channel, and you're probably going to hate me because I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes. So this soap has a nice root beerish flavor or scent. I don't know, I've never tasted it, so I can't say flavor. But it really kind of reminds me of a root beerish scent, and throughout the day it smells really nice. A lot of guys say that it reminds them of the Bottle Caps candy, the root beer flavor. If you were around during that time, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm not sure if they still sell that particular candy. I do have it whipped up in the Captain's Choice copper bowl, and I'm using my beautiful Trotter's Handcraft. Now, this brush is one of those brushes that, depending on the light, it gives you a different, sometimes it's a nice, beautiful red. Sometimes it's almost blackish, and other times it's kind of a wine color. And no, I'm not talking about the wine. So today, I'm looking forward to this shave. And I want to give a shout out to a guy that I think watches my channel sometimes. I'm not sure. Because, you know, names on Instagram or Facebook or eBay, they're all different. And you never know who is really watching. But I want to give a shout out to this gentleman, and I'm speaking faster than I'm moving because I'm just enjoying the lathering process. Okay, so let's talk about the razor real quick, and then I'll get back to the shout out. Okay, so this razor is a beautiful 1930-ish Gillette Goodwill razor, and everyone that knows about the vintage razors like this, they know that the tube portion of the handle has a flaw because it's a friction fit. The ball end is pressed in, and so is the stem that actually tightens it up. So if you get one of these and it doesn't have a crack in it, wow, you are lucky. And you know, the crack really doesn't bother me as long as the stem stays in place. And I just think it adds a little character. So now this goes out to the shout out part. And I'm going to be honest, I've kind of kept this a little bit of a secret because I purchase a lot of my vintage razors from this guy, and his name on eBay is C Lover 811. That's SEA Lover 811, the numbers. And I purchased this from him a while ago, and very honest guy, reasonable prices. He'll go through, kind of check out the razor, clean it up if it needs cleaned up, and if it's not something that's serviceable, he doesn't sell it, and I don't get a kickback. And the reason I've been hesitant to say that is because, well, you know how it is when you're searching for certain items. You don't want to give up your gold mine because other people are probably searching for the same thing. Now, I'm going to be using the Gillette super thin blade in this particular razor, and one of the things that I want to point out on this razor is if you look at the beautiful diamonds, they're not real precise. You can see that, well, I had it moving there a second ago. You can see that there's a lot of play in there, but once you get the blade in, it pretty much lines up. And this happens to go back to the time when Gillette, people were trying to make, you know, blades that would fit the Gillette razors, and vice versa. And so instead of the original 2-pin design, they made it where the razor would only fit their newer blades, which had the diamond or the box, whatever you want to say. And so this razor came out to defeat the people that were trying to, you know, get past the copyrights and the dedicated proprietary blades. That's what I'm looking for. And so I do always just kind of double check that they're centered up. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bitty indent here that actually holds the blade in place. And then those pins kind of hold the blade as well. So these new blades fit all the razors. And if I could be quoting this wrong, but this was when the Gillette or anyone, man, I got something in my eye. Sorry. This is when the whole buy one, get one free type thing came out. So if you were to buy the razor, you got the blades, or you bought the blades and you got the razor, and this was supposed to lock you in as a lifetime customer for Gillette. Well, we all know they're still playing those games today. Let's go ahead and get shaving on pass number 1. I really enjoy these vintage razors. There's just something to think about. It has lasted or stood the test of time for such a time, and it didn't get thrown away. And wow, these razors are just, they're very effective. You know, they're mild, but yet they get right to cutting the whiskers down with no problem. And you can see I've ran my soap a little thin today, but that's okay. And I've probably been talking a little bit, so that's made the difference. So I ran a little sneak peek picture on Instagram yesterday just to tease people a little bit. And how did you like it? Did you see it? Or are you one of my faithful viewers that just tune in every Sunday, ready for another shave? Comment below and let me know. I do have a little bit of irritation down here. I've been wearing a sweatshirt in the mornings, a hoodie, and it's been rubbing my neck a little bit, irritating it. It seems like the scruffiness that I have there always wants to pick up and chew up my shirts. And on those, the hoodies, you know, they're made of cotton typically, and then it just starts creating those little, I don't know if you want to call them a cotton ball or whatever, you know, it's got the little dilly-do there. And this is a nice scent. I really enjoy it. I think I already showed you the lather. I've been skipping the whole putting the lather in the hands and making a big old mess and showing you guys what it looks like. I feel like I got a little dust or something in my eye. Maybe it's allergies that picking up again. I don't know. It's been windy the last couple days. Complain. But I do enjoy the weather. Good old open comb razor. Wow. I love the way those look. The handle for me is a little on the thin side. But still usable. And I always want to be extra precautious, because if you drop one of these beauties, those little teeth may not make it. They just might not. And that would be really sad. because you can't go pick up another one. These are getting harder and harder to find. So if you happen to go to eBay to check out his site, sometimes he has things that are not listed. So you know how it goes with eBay. They charge you to list things, and you don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff ending at the same time. I haven't really sold on eBay in a long time, so I know things have changed, but I think this is just something that he does on the side for fun, like a lot of other people, and he's a collector as well. So if there's something that you're looking for, and maybe he doesn't have it, shoot him a private message and say, hey, I'm looking for this, because I know that he goes out to estate sales and buys different things. And so if you're looking for something, it may not be something that he's going to pick up on his own. So it's just something that he can put in the back of his mind and kind of take a look. And if that's something you're wanting, he may pick it up for you. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting a kickback or anything from this, but he has done me well over the years, and I just want to spread the love. So I'm going to get cleaned up with some cold water, and I will be right back. What a nice shave. You know, one of the things I was going to talk about I hit my mirror with the glass on glass. Anyway, the label on here is different than the label on the soap. And that always kind of throws me off a little bit. Even though I have all my soaps organized, I get it and I'm like, whoa, that's different. But, I don't know. The other thing I was really going to say was, I always feel like this scent, which could be used all year long, should be brought out earlier in October. And I don't know if it's coming out this year. Maybe Son of Clown Fruit, which is the same scent, but different label. You know, like October 31st seems a little late. And I just think of clowns mainly Halloweenish time, and not so much carnival time. I don't know. Maybe there's carnivals around you during that time. November. I don't know. I'm going to use the trusty Star Jelly. My brain went for just a second. I always use Star Jelly. Why would I not know what I'm talking about? All right, well, that is the shave for the day. I'll put a picture right here of everything that I used, and I will see you guys on Will It Shave Wednesday. You have a great rest of your weekend.